me ask you about this. I'm curious. What do you? Are they almost all transaxillary?
Yeah, almost transaxillary. Recently, I use almost 80% the transaxillary because the scar.
Yeah.
I don't
It's not a
like the
problem.
implant my scar and the elegant or the mentor, the shaped implant. Then that implant my board not lowering, but the smooth implant, the implant on my board is the rolled.
Okay. So the smooth implant doesn't. So the textured implants obviously hold their shape better. So your forward is more stays where you want it.
Yeah.
But the smooth implants, they do move and they can migrate.
Exactly,
What you're saying.
exactly.
So you have malposition inferiorly. I guess my question is more if you do have, let's say you do perform a surgery in the fold. You said 20%, and let's say the scar does become a little bit dark. How do you address that afterwards? Just will give it time.
If the sky is darker, I use the Calocoat Dermatics, the ointment.
Okay, which one? So
And 2 weeks I start, and if the darker and protrude, I use the triamcinolone inject.
Sure.
And
yeah.
1 month I use the Praxel laser multicell
Okay.
laser. And
Okay.
if the 6 months later, if the scar is not shallow, I use scar revision. But
Okay.
I only use the 3 centimeter incision, and
Yeah.
that is not problem because
Sure.
the
Sure.
only the 3.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to use I use 3.5.
그래 봐. Okay. Because the 3 is the endoscope, the traction injury, and the scar is not good.
Well, let me ask. Speaking of that, what's your average volume implanted?
Implant. I
Average.
use the mental smooth high, the smaller 300, the bigger 450. I use the bigger thing because in Korea the 200 thing or the 300 that implant is popular.
Yeah.
Because the Korean people complained the small implant, and I don't like that. What size do you use?
There's a joke.
More bigger?
So the average in my practice is probably 350, average. But there's a wide range, and every now and then I'll do like a 600, 700,
Wow.
800. You know, I do like the mental products. I really love the extra.
Now, what type in extra? High?
High or moderate plus?
I tend to use the moderate plus.
Moderate plus.
Because the breast width is the wider than the Korean people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think the width
Yes.
probably is the case. Yeah.
And lastly, I have the question. Do you have the implant mammary for the fixation suture?
I do. I do for sure. So
What does stitch?
I use the PDS. Two or PDS.
Where do you fix the rib or the deep fascia?
The deep fascia. Sometimes.
Deep fascia only water tight suture.
Yeah. So I take the first bite on the top, on the top side, and then the bottom side, and then I grab the deep where the fold is.
Yeah.
I don't go to bone.
Do you use the drain? No.
No
drain.
drains, no
Oh,
drains,
no
no
drain.
drains.
Okay.
So I do that closure, and then I close the skin, and then I do, I use a bra. You use a bra afterwards, or like a band.
Yeah.
I use a bra, and I'll use there's a strap that I put on top.
Yeah.
That keeps the muscles from pulling up too much. The muscles in my patients will pull up some, and then they go home. Your patients go home the same day, or do they?
2 hours.
Okay, yeah.
In here and go home.
It's very generous of you. Sharing your time is very generous, but this is certainly very nice that I'll enjoy.
Thank you very
Treasure
much.
this very much.
I will show our endoscope.
Okay, please.
Okay.
That'd be great.